so excited to hear about your experience on Family Bootcamp.
I love therapy, as you know.
Yes.
But I think this took it to a whole other level. I've never gotten to work with Dr. Ish or Dr. B, and they did an amazing job. 7 steps of engagement. If somebody could tell you the tricks, the key to success for your family, that would be it. Wow. And we are trying to implement that, and it is certainly still a struggle with my mother, Debra, and Michael, and that's who enters the Family Bootcamp house with me.
Okay, so I watched the trailer. It was pretty intense. Can you tease us?
My life is pretty intense, sadly.
Yeah. Never gets easier sometimes, right? So can you tease us maybe one of your biggest conflicts and how you were able to get through it?
I believe my biggest conflict, or something that I truthfully really wanted to work on, was not having the outbursts and yelling, as I feel like my mom cannot ever really hear me, and it's like taking it another level. It's like, why do we need to go so high and stress ourselves out and create this anger? And so I finally let that go, and within working and engaging with Dr. Ish, who really helped that. And Dr. B really helped with the traumatic things of our past that we needed to work on. There was a lot of really core things, and I thought it was so cool to learn this and implement this, and it's definitely helped me from leaving the house.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So now, after appearing on the show, how is your relationship with your mom and dad now?
My mother and I, I've tried since to continue our success with the 7 steps of engagement. It has not really been that successful with our engagement. So I've kind of taken a break, and equally that's what I will do because it's healthiest for me. Okay. My dad and I are still, again, working on those 7 steps of engagement. I don't really know, where he stands of really actually wanting to continue and trying that. So I try my best.
Right.
I try my best, but I'm definitely moving on and not letting that weigh down my freedom.
Great. No, absolutely. Yeah. So now, are you guys all still in therapy now?
I continue to go to therapy, but I've been doing my own personal for about 8 or 9 years. Okay. Or longer, and I don't know if my mom and dad really is, so.
Okay. So I know that a big reason for you and your mom's issues were rooted in your child abuse claims.
Yes.
Is your mom still in denial over them?
Yes.
Yes.
And that is sad. And there's other kids, that I grew up with in my family who equally still, uncles, aunts, whatever, who still act like nothing's ever happened to us. And I think a lot of other children or parents or age groups of mine will also equally connect with that while watching this show a lot.
Right.
And it's really important to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know your mom's wedding is quickly approaching.
Yeah. Good for my mom. I'm happy for her.
Great. That's awesome. Are you going to be attending?
Currently, right now, I've let her know that I will not be involved.
Okay.
So I do wish her the best, always.
Okay.
And, it's sad to me that somebody who she's bringing into her life and wanted to create a family doesn't really know how to do that properly.
Okay.
So
now what about Sophia? Will Sophia be there?
Sophia will not be there if I'm not there.
Okay.
So we wish her the best, and I really hope everything comes along for her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how's Sophia's relationship with your parents?
I believe my daughter, as I've said to my parents, whatever they're working on with me does not need to get to my daughter's ears or be around my daughter. Right. So as long as they're keeping it casual and easy and just focusing on, happy grandparent time and being with her, that's fine. So, right now my dad is watching Sophia and spending some time with her before we move. So that's great for them.
Yeah. So is it ever difficult for her? Does she ever feel stuck in the middle, or?
So that's what I try not to have, is ever her feel stuck in the middle like my parents were doing and what they've done with me, with both of them, my whole life. So that's really what I've kind of cut out.
Okay.
And it's been making me happier.
Absolutely. You've always been such an amazing mother to her.
I really appreciate that. Absolutely. I try my hardest.
So moving on to something a little bit lighter.
Yes.
How is Simon?
Simon's good. He's doing a Being Simon special.
Yes, we heard.
MTV must really be loving some Simon.
So exciting. So according to your Instagram, you guys look like you're back together?
No, we're not. I'm single.
Okay, you are single.
Single and mingling.
But you guys are on good terms.
Yeah, we're trying to be friends, and if that's possible, that's possible. And if not, then... But if he liked it, he should put a ring on it.
Yes. Ooh, are you hoping for that?
Oh, well, I bought my own, and I still haven't paid back, so no, the hopes are out the window.
Okay.
That's why I'm dating.
All right, good for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Farrah, Since you're here, I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Amber, Maci, and Catelynn
Yeah.
did go out in LA after the Teen Mom reunion show.
Okay.
Do you ever feel left out that they're so close?
No, you know why? Because I only have space for real friends and quality people in my life in which they are not quality, and I don't take anything that they say as real.
Okay.
So, God bless them and all their fake bullshit.
Okay.
All right?
So do you ever see yourself making up with them? They have said that they
No.
want to be friends with you again.
Yeah, and they've apologized to me over the years. They're jealous, depressive, hatefulness. Again, I'm not welcoming that. And I've done too much work on myself through therapy. I'm in an amazing, happy place, and I worked so hard to get there, and with none of the help of them.
Right.
So if I only have time for real friends.
Yep. And family first, right?
Family first.
Absolutely.
And somehow it's working out there, and I'm very blessed for that.
Good. Well, we're so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
We sound so excited. We cannot wait for the premiere
Thank
episode.
you. I'll be watching with you guys.
Yes, we can't wait. Guys, if you want to learn more about Farrah, head over to starmagazine.com, and don't forget to check out Family Bootcamp on WeTV.
Bye, guys.